A man had a son who was blind. One day he took his son to see the ophthalmologist with the hope of the son receiving his sight. Let's see what happens.
Dad. Yes, my son. Am I really going to have my sight back? It's been like this since childbirth. Is there any hope that my sight will be restored? My son, where there is a will, there is a way. It won't always be like this. Let's wait and hear from the ophthalmologist. Cheer up. Okay, Dad, if you say so.
Good to see Mr. Paul.
Good to see you too, Doctor.
I believe your son is ready for the operation.
Yes, he is for sure. He has been eager to get his sight back. We hope for a miracle soon.
Glad to hear that. I am only the vessel. The rest is in God's hands.
Sure, I believe my God in heaven will restore my son's sight.
Glad to hear that, by the way. The operation will take like 24 hours. You can come back for your son with his sight restored. You can take off your glasses now, Brian.
Okay, Dr. Lee. Doctor, I can see. My sight has been restored. Thanks be to God.
Yes, Brian. Now you can go and enjoy the beauty of God's creation.
Dad, finally my sight has been restored. Thanks be to God and Dr. Lee. Yes, my son. This is great news for your mom and I. Yes, Dad. I can't wait to see Mom. She has been praying for me every day for my sight to be restored. Sure, my son. It's getting late now. Your mom is calling. She might be worried. We should be leaving.
The man and his son left the hospital to the train station.
Son, the train is in now. Wow! I can see that, Dad. It's a very beautiful train. I missed all this beauty whilst blind? Ha ha ha. That is not all, son. On our way you will get to see the nice trees, mountains, birds, streams. Just mention it. Really? I can't wait to see all that, Dad. Dad, I am enjoying the sightseeing. God's creation is truly beautiful. Just look at that. The nice trees, the mountains, the skies, the rivers, the grass are so beautiful to behold. Yes, Brian. I am glad to hear this from you. God has given us everything that we need in this life. Whether blind or not, you've got to appreciate His goodness. Just look at that. It's so amazing. The trees are moving. The skies look like the sea. The mountains are so huge. I feel like it will crush on us. Dad, it's so amazing. Wow! So amazing. How did God create all this? God created all this in His wisdom. We will ask Him when we get to heaven someday. Yes, Dad. I can't wait to get to heaven and ask Him all these questions. Please, can you tell your son to keep quiet? What is so surprising about trees, mountains and rivers that he doesn't want me to have my peace of mind? For the past 1 hour, all that I hear is trees, mountains, rivers, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, sir, if my son is boring you with all these stuffs, I sincerely apologize. I know you may be wondering why he keeps talking about trees, skies, rivers and mountains. You see, when my wife gave birth to him, he was blind. The doctor informed us the only thing we could do to save his sight from getting worse was to through an immediate operation. My wife and I could not afford the money then. As hard as we tried to gather the money to save my little boy's sight, it all proved futile. We finally gave up and brought in our little boy home blind. It was today that I could afford the money, so I sent him to see the ophthalmologist. He was operated on, and he has received his sight back after 16 years. You may not know what this day means to him. He had always dreamt of this day, and he is living the moment now. Oh. Sorry I was too harsh on him and judged him so quickly. You must have suffered as a father. God bless you for loving your son so much. Son, feel free to continue your sightseeing. I am a geologist. If you need any explanation on trees, mountains, rivers, feel free to ask me. Thanks for understanding, sir. I will gladly do so.
Moral of the story: do not be quick to judge others if you don't know the side of their stories.
Please subscribe for more inspirational videos from Solatoons.